Okay, good evening. We're back with our Tomb of Annihilation stream, and without further ado, we'll hand it over to Fafuk, to the reluctant narrator.
So, if I remember correctly, we started off midway through a very strange passageway that formed a really large circle. At the top of the circle, it seemed to have some kind of weird anti-gravity effect. We went through a mirror. In the other side of the mirror, we found like a half recreation of the area we'd already been through. It was different, brand new, but it also seemed to disappear formlessly into the distance. So after poking about a bit, we retreated back through the mirror and then started trying out the different rooms. I think one room flooded with wine at some point. And then we started down to the next level, hearing lots of undead and stuff moaning about and remembering the warning that undead abhor the sunlight. Fafuk cast a daylight spell, which I think is still active. We pushed in, we destroyed some zombie heads in a door, pushed it open, grabbed some treasure, and one of the treasures was a amulet, which I think Cade touched, and then the spirit of the Iblis tried to sort of invade him, which he fought off. And after that, we started to try and head downstairs to this weird fungal growth leading down to a passage which most of us can't see. I think just Tacklin or somebody's further down. Obold is further down. And then these eyeballs started popping up and shooting rays at us. So Fafuk started firing Sacred Flame back at him until he got hit by some kind of death ray that almost murdered him. So he's retreated back up the stairs a little bit. And I think at this point we're trying to decide what to do next about the murderous fungus.
Yeah. So with the fungus, the like eyeballs keep appearing. They appear when you get close to it, but they only. It was only after you destroyed some of the fungus that they actually wanted to appear and retaliated. Yeah.
Yeah, it took a few goes for Fafuk to work that one out.
So yeah, and meanwhile, of course, Obold has kind of climbed and dropped down onto the balcony of the level below.
Yeah. Went off exploring.
Yes. Which I'm sure will be completely fine. So, what do you want to do now, guys?
Well, Fafuk's in the back nursing his wounds.
Yep.
Cade's obviously terrified of getting hurt as usual. There was a plaque on the wall, half covered by fungus. Can we see enough of it now to read it?
So you're probably low, high, and yeah. If you get to the bottom of the stairs, you can probably make it out.
So I think we cleared that out with Sacred Flame a couple of times, didn't we? Even though it grows back.
Yeah. Let me just check for you. Oops, if I've got the right screen open.
Oh, you need to take Tacklin's control for me, Alf.
All right.
I've still control of the character.
Oops. Does that? Right. Where are we? So yes, so this one, the plaque on this wall says, "Walk through water with weapon in hand. Slake your shadow at the font. The vulture is the first step. Write the gods. The walls of history tell all." I shall pop that into the chat for you.
Thick.
Yeah, it means like quench your thirst kind of thing, I assume.
Quench or satisfy one's thirst, yep.
So what's is Lower High doing anything?
Nope.
Nope. And what is Obol doing down on his lonesome on the floor below?
Scouted out 2 possible rooms or entrances to rooms. I'm going to follow east along this issue, Phil.
Sorry? Gonna go
The
east.
east along this issue.
Okay.
Yeah,
One
obviously. So I want to make sure no traps, hopefully.
close that one a minute. Yeah, so heading east then, yeah. You can move yourself along if you want.
I'll go half speed, so go cautious.
Okay. Radio. Okay, so you can see that there's a stone slab blocking the end of the corridor, and painted on the slab is the image of a gaunt male humanoid wearing a hooded cloak. Its face is a mask of stars. The figure's withered left hand is raised with a palm extended.
Sorry, just a quick question.
Yes.
Does Obol know what the plaque says because he dropped down before we read it?
Not the third
No.
one, the one that you're on.
Oh.
No, my down at the bottom.
Oh, you mean
I
the
think
one on?
someone should get it down to.
You mean the one on the floor that he's on?
I know what the one on my floor says. I don't know what the one on their floor says.
No.
Because theirs is a 3rd floor one. Mine's
Yeah,
4th
you're
floor
on the
one, assume.
4th.
So no, I'm mid was. But if they're following true, then there's only a place to floor that you're on.
Yeah.
Hmm. I'm wondering if this is the 3rd live man. I'm going to go back west still.
Sorry? Gonna go back
I'm
west.
going to go back west.
Okay.
Yeah, towards that door with a light on it. Probably closely as well, so I'll go after movement there.
So
it's a
yeah,
trap
you
system.
can. So yeah, there's a dusty room that's 15 feet square, except for an ornate rectangular mirror mounted on the wall opposite the room's only entrance and exit.
Ooh. So that's the 4th line. I'll have a scan about the room, see if there's anything else, Phil.
From where you stood.
Yeah, I'll go on the edges. I'll go north, then west, and then south. But I'm not going in front of the mirror yet.
Okay.
Then we'll
Well,
check that area, then I'll
show me where
come
you're going
back
to
and then
move
go
to.
around the bottom. So I'll go like that.
Okay.
Circle there.
Hold on, mate. Oops. Right.
Let's measure distance already.
Let's hold on. Let me drag my dummy down there so people can see what we're doing.
Are we allowed to see what you're doing?
Probably 2 minutes.
Not really. It's not going to make a great deal of difference, I suppose, but not really. Okay, so you can make a charisma saving throw. Orbold.
Oh shit. Oh, 10.
1 second, I just need to check something. Okay, right. You are no longer there. You find yourself somewhere else. That's lit with kind of a silvery white light that you can't determine the source of, and everywhere you're surrounded by mist.
So while Obold's doing this
Yes.
exploration by himself, I mean, Tatlin, are you heading down that passage, or are you sort of just waiting?
I'm not going through the fungus. I was going to go west,
Okay,
but at
Cool.
the beck and call of everyone else.
cool. But Fuchs just going to use up some of his spells to cast some cures on himself, and he can feel more comfortable.
I've got a tiny cure you can have if you want.
Okay, so I don't know if you remember, to the west of you, you can see 2 alcoves in which stand 2 large armored figures. Proper description for you. Pull up in a second. So there's 2 hulking figures standing in the alcoves along this about halfway along this hallway, facing each. They each stand facing each other. Armor is bolted to the flesh, and they wear bucket style helmets and spiked gauntlets. Iron collars around their neck are connected by a spiked chain that stretches across the corridor. And let me see, I did actually manage to find where they keep all the artwork for all the creatures, which it saves me a lot of mess about. So let's see. Here we are. Let's show you what this looks like. Should we show? No, we'll just you just show it tackling. Tackling's up. Oh, does everybody see? I can't remember. Well, good. Just show it tackling for now. See that?
I won't see it.
I'll just let everybody else see it. Yeah. So yeah, that's for everybody at home. That's what tackling can see.
Not creepy at all. They metal faces.
Has it got metal helmets, like bucket helmets?
No, what about on his belt?
They look to be like faces with like metal plates bolted onto the faces.
I went down there last week, Phil.
You did? All right. Okay, I shall show you that. I'll show you that as well.
Gimme.
But yeah, they look like decapitated heads attached to, hung off its belt. They've got metal plates, like metal plate masks bolted onto the front of them.
Oof. They look particularly nasty. But where are they positioned, Phil?
Sorry?
Where are they positioned on the corridor?
They are. I don't know. Yeah, you can't see mine, but I'll draw a line because you can't see me. Can you see the chain across the
Chain.
corridor? Yeah, there.
Yep.
Yeah. So there's alcoves,
Either end.
north and south. You should just be able to make out the alcoves.
Yeah,
Like I say,
I
you
see
can
the
see-
alcoves. I
you
think
can
they're
see-
in there, you're saying?
Yeah, there's one in each one stood in each alcove facing each other.
Okay.
Across the corridor.
And this chain, does it look like that it's connected?
Yeah, chain is connected to a metal collar around the neck of each of them.
Okay. I'll relay this information to anybody on this floor.
Weird. Really weird. What do you think? Do you want to try and tangle with him? I mean, I assume it's going to lead us to another tomb and potentially another item that may or may not be useful to us. But do we feel that we have to defeat all of the tombs before we can get through them? I mean, do we have to enter them all? I suppose is the question. What do you guys think?
The optimist in me agrees with you, and then the fact that we might not have to defeat them all, but I've got a funny feeling it might be one of them situations where we've got to.
Okay. Right. After you call down for Fook, we'll wrong bloody icon. Fook will head down to try and back you up.
So I shall give you a picture of one of those now. Since I've lost it again. Where is it? That's there.
Cade, against his better judgment, whining the whole way, will come stand behind Tackler,
There we go.
whinging about how dangerous it is. Yeah, it's kind of weird. Do we think these are like zombies in armor, or do we think they're like flesh golems in armor? Which would be more horrific? Flesh golems, I would think.
Yeah, definitely flesh golems.
Well, Fook does not have many slots left. Cade has got quite a lot though. Well, Watson's been holding out.
And we on 12 o'clock.
They don't
Okay.
look like golems, even though I'm not there.
Can I move to investigate this? Well, I'll speak to the group. What do you want to do? Do we want to go down this corridor, or do we want to follow Obold?
Oh, do we want to yell to Obold and see what he's up to? Tell him we're heading into the tomb.
Yeah, we should definitely try that.
Okay, so what are you doing?
Obold! Obold, we're heading into the tomb. Where are you, Obold?
Okay, so presumably you go to the edge of the balcony and
20.
and call over the balcony, and you hear your voice echo up and down this shaft and down and around you, and you wait and there's no response.
No, he's dead. Let's move on.
Rolling that 20 on my perception, I won't be able to hear.
No, it's fine, you're dead. We'll move on. Oh dear, I'll shed a tear for 10 seconds and then concentrate on the job at hand. Right. Well, so, I mean, what do you want to do? Do you want to sort of approach these things and then react as appropriate, or do you want...
Oh, I should
find
point out. I can't remember if I mentioned it. This is only relevant to some of you, but you'll know what I'm talking about when I mention it. So the trait that you may have picked up, if you do not follow it, it's not like mind control. You're not like a slave to it. But if you do not follow it, you will essentially suffer a disadvantage to doing
Okay.
things. if you do not follow it.
Cade's not got anything, does he? Item-wise.
He's I can't. He's got the.
No,
Well, he's got that amulet, hasn't he? He stuffed it in.
It,
Or did he give
But
that to me?
saved.
Yeah.
He's saved against it.
The amulet. But
Yes.
He didn't let it in.
He's not. He's not let a spirit, animal spirit, into his life. He's not been reborn like three of you have. Neither is Lu Hai either.
No.
Well, Fafuk you notice Fafuk is extremely nervous. So he's happy to support from out here, but he's not going to go any closer to these things.
What does Lu Hai want to do? I mean, I'm all for investigating this corridor, but if you want to go find Orbald since he's missing, then I'll come with you.
Yeah, I don't think we should mess with this shit.
Okay.
Which you're going to have to be more specific here, Lu Hai. Which part of the Tomb of Annihilation are you talking about?
The corridor to the west, I think it's a no.
Oh, that one like one tiny less. Okay, cool. No, I get you. No, I'm kidding. I understand. Okay, you see Fafuk heaving a sigh of relief. Okay, let's go find Obold then. Which way? Is it? How far is it to get down?
I'll have to tie a rope on where we are from here. And climb down to the next balcony.
You're either going to have to climb down, go over the balcony, which is 25 feet down to the next balcony, or you'll have to walk around this one, go down the steps.
Past all the fungi.
Well, you stood next to stood next to it and possibly stood on some where you are already.
Didn't I have that spongy staff? I wonder if I can fuck it off with that spongy staff.
So you've no idea how to use that.
Well, I'm attuned to it. Thought I had a short rest with it on.
Oh. No, it needs a long rest to attune.
Pretty sure attunement's short rest, but anyway, I'm not going to argue with it.
Yeah.
Okay, make a difference then.
Right, who's got a rope?
Imagine everybody.
I don't know, check your
No,
inventories.
Fafuk doesn't.
What?
Fafuk doesn't have the strength to spare to carry things like ropes. He's got featherfall. He just jumps off things.
And
I've got a rope.
Orbald didn't use a rope, did he? I don't think.
No, I think it just
No, he jumped.
no, I jump.
Oh yeah, because you used your slow fall, didn't you, and like kind of guided yourself down.
I'll tie my rope, Phil, here.
Attuning to an item requires a creature to spend a short rest focused only on the item.
Yes, I'm aware that's what
Okay,
it
so
says.
this is homebrew. Yeah, okay, fine.
Yeah.
Cool.
Right, yeah. So Lu Hai, you secure a rope to the balcony. Drop it over the edge.
Fafuk will cast guidance on people before they shimmy down.
Okay. Do you want to, if you're climbing down, do you want to make a athletics check then?
Yeah.
Athletics check. Please don't die.
That was slow.
Yeah, sorry, give me a second. I was reading through some stuff. You can add a D4 to those rolls, chaps.
Ooh.
No, I do apologise, Dan. I'm forgetting my own homebrew rules. You are correct. It does just require a thing to attune it, but attuning does not. But with our rules, attuning doesn't automatically give you the abilities of the.
Okay, so it takes some time to figure out what it actually
Yes.
does.
Yes.
Cool, that's fine.
But you do have, yeah, you have to be attuned. You have to be attuned to it to be able to use it. Yeah. But yeah, that doesn't automatically give you the thing.
Abilities.
Study or magical aided with magic is, magic makes it quicker. But yeah.
Well,
Yeah,
just
go
try,
flat.
try.
just
Sorry?
doing that then, when it's spongy black length of wood. Maybe I'd wiggle it at the mushrooms just to see if it did out.
Well, no, we identified the staff
Oh, did you?
and then gave it. No, remember we did detect magic, identify, and then discovered it was.
Right, I can't. Yeah,
Like,
that's fine.
and then
It's been a while.
we handed it to Tackling because he was the one who could make use out of it.
Right. Fair dues.
I think
I
it's
do
perfect for
apologise.
this situation is what I'm saying. That's why I'm pretty sure I could get us past it. I can get us past these mushrooms with this staff.
So you've already got because I've given you the ability. I should have checked your character sheet, shouldn't I? I do apologise. But yeah, no, the staff has got nothing that will help you.
Okay. Not the staff of the Python, no, the Gulthias staff.
Yes.
Okay. Cool. Then I'll just take that 17 roll and jump down then, if that's okay.
Okay, so you're climbing down to the next balcony then.
Yes, please.
Radio. Ooh. Oh, right. I thought somebody rolled a 2 then. Cade's rolled a 9.
Yeah.
Yeah, he rolled pretty poor.
Okay, so he needs to roll again. He doesn't fall, but he doesn't. I don't know. Maybe he's too scared. He's like teetering on the edge, still clinging to the balcony.
He's too rotund.
Can't get his gut. Can't get his second breakfast on the balcony.
I'll cast another guidance, and even worse.
Oh wow, he does fall this time.
No, hang on. What's his strength? Why is it so low? Oh, has he got a -1?
I think so, yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay, if he starts falling, then Fafuk will sacrifice his last spell and cast Featherfall on him.
Okay.
How did you roll that?
Huh?
He rolled 2. Oh my god, he rolled 2 2s.
Yeah, he did. It was terrible. It's terrible.
Oh dear. Okay, so yeah.
Right.
So as it goes plummeting past, you manage to slow his descent and then grab him and drag him onto the balcony.
I was like, what's wrong with you, little thing? All you have to do is hold onto the rope. You're coming down anyway. You don't have to fall off it.
He sort of grabs hold of Fafuk's legs and hugs your legs tightly till you have to literally prise him off.
God, if only he'd rolled a 1, it would have been easier.
Yeah, you're not so lucky with the 2s. Right, okay, let's move everybody down. That. Get rid of that, it's in the way.
Are these skeletons lying on the ground?
There are. There are old, ancient, cobweb-covered skeletons and remains lying scattered about the place.
Charming.
Oh, talking of which, you see another one of those weird skeletons sort of appear from behind one of these gargoyle statues that surround this pit. It sort of appears from behind it and goes like trotting off down the corridor to the east.
Can I make a saving throw as soon as I see it?
You can make a initiative. You can make an initiative roll. See if you manage to do something before it totters off.
What's initiative? Just Dex, isn't
Yeah,
it?
it's D20 plus Dex. Yeah.
There is no active combat. Oh.
No, just Rebecca roll and add your Dex.
Yeah, I just tried pressing initiative button. That's all.
Right. I need to
12.
Roll 1d20. What, plus 5? Mine. Yeah. Oops. Well, that worked.
Oh, what is that? It's not right.
You didn't put a space in one.
Yeah, I know, right? 19.
Ah, damn it.
What did Phil get? Phil got 12. So so tackling you can act before it disappears from sight. Let's see. I'll need to put a.
How far away is it?
Sorry.
How far away is it?
It is. So I'm gonna put one on for you in a second.
Okay.
If I get the right screen on, and I can actually spell. It is like here. See that?
I can. Yeah, I can see it, but I can't reach it.
No. Okay. So yeah, you yeah. So yeah, it just and then you lose sight of it.
Do I have anything else I could have cast? Let me just check. No, not really.
So
Sorry.
yeah, it's bite time. Before you get a chance to react, it disappears. It's gone. Disappears down this corridor, and you lose sight of it.
Did we see was it one of those that the shape on its head?
It was, yes. Another one of those weird ones. Sorry,
which shape
it was? It was. I believe I'll double check before I commit to that, but I believe. It was had a hexagon shaped the top of its skull was carved into like a hexagon shape.
Oh, nice.
That'll do.
What's that?
Can Cade ever go at it?
I suppose, yeah. It's a bit after the fact, but go on.
Yeah, sorry, I keep forgetting I've got two characters to worry about now. I'm not going to toll the dead, that seems silly, so I'm just going to firebolt it.
Okay.
Attack. Normal. 15.
That does hit it, yes. Right, it hits it and blows a few ribs off it that fall to the floor, but it just carries on. And again, you lose sight of it.
Interesting.
It doesn't react other than you can see it moves from the it moves from the slightly from the impact, but it doesn't react in any way to the damage. Beyond.
Right, so what do we do next? I mean, we've got this big tunnel behind us to the west.
There's a plaque to the side of me.
There is a plaque.
Oh,
yes.
Okay. What does it say?
I've lost my thing. Where is it closing them automatically?
I do not know.
So the plaque down here, it says. It says. Did I read you the wrong one, Kieran? Oh, you didn't look at it, did you?
No. Yeah, I did.
Did you?
Death to fire.
Oh, right. Yeah, sorry, yeah. I'm thinking I read. Yeah. It's all right. I'm thinking it's the other one I read out to them. So yes, this one says, "Death to fire, dine or drown, precious air and falling sand. The army sleeps in silence. The mirror holds 12. Find the iron scepter's twin. The maze holds the key. And I shall put that into chat.
Just put it in the chat so you can read it.
All right.
I've just posted it, Phil.
Yeah, I see. Crap, I closed that again. What are you doing that for, idiot? So what's Oldball doing, by the way?
Looking about and listening for the moment, trying to figure out what's going on.
Okay, right. It's complete and utter silence. So quiet that you can hear yourself. You can hear yourself breathing.
The worst.
There's no sort of like ambient temperature either. It's not. It doesn't feel hot. It doesn't feel cold.
And all there is grey mist with silver light.
Just this.
Coming
There's
from
just like this
somewhere.
silvery white light that's you can't determine where it's coming from, a direction or a source of it, or even a direction it's coming from. Like I say, all around you is this white mist. You can't see more than 5-10 feet.
Yeah. I will. Where is? I ain't got it. Right. The only thing I can think of do is maybe caltrops out, Phil.
Okay.
And I'll just drop a couple here where I am.
Mm-hmm.
And then I'll try and see how far I can walk before I lose sight of them. There's mist.
So
Like
you literally,
5 to 10 foot.
yeah, literally 5-10 feet, probably 5 feet, and you can't see them anymore until you almost step on it as you walk, you walk forward, and you almost step on it.
Okay. So I'll go on every couple of feet then.
Sorry?
Walk out. I'll walk out. I'll run every couple of feet.
Say that again. Sorry, you broke up a bit.
I'll walk any direction because I can't choose a specific direction at the minute. But I'll walk forward, and I'll drop a caltrop every couple of feet.
Okay, right. You maybe walk. Just pick a direction at random, and you can't have walked more than 10 feet, and you find yourself you're like there's a caltrop in front of you, and you can just about make out another caltrop a few feet beyond that one.
Yeah. So I'm not really going anywhere.
Hey, 3 caltrops.
I'll gather the caltrops up then, Bill.
Okay.
I'll get 12 in my hand from the bag.
Get what? Sorry.
I'll just drop the floor at my feet. I'll just get 12 of them,
Yeah.
and just drop them on the floor.
Okay.
Anything.
Does it do anything? What? Just dropping them on the floor?
Yeah. Well, I'll just hold them in my hands to begin with and see if that does anything.
Nope.
And then I'll just on the floor. Feet. See if that does anything.
So yeah, you drop them on the floor. They just like sort of scatter across the floor at your feet. So while you're pondering that, what's the rest of you doing? Like I say, so below you. So at the bottom of this grand staircase, so as you can see, the staircase, instead of it winding, it goes round and comes to like a grand staircase that's like spans the width of the room. And at the bottom of this grand staircase, there's you can hear a resonant mechanical rumbling that appears to emanate from the dark shaft, from a dark shaft opening up in the middle of this chamber's floor. And 4 cylindrical stone pedestals surround the shaft, each 10 feet tall and 5 feet wide, and featuring a tiny slot in its side. And squatting atop each pedestal is a large 4-armed gargoyle.
How big are these slots?
It's tiny, so what? Just like maybe an inch, if that.
Like a big key?
Just a slot.
A big keyhole?
No, I wouldn't say it looks like a keyhole, necessarily like a keyhole, just like a small slot. Doesn't rule out it being not being, doesn't rule it out being a keyhole, but it doesn't, it doesn't look like a
maybe
typical.
That's a factory. Maybe that's the factory reset button. Like big enough for a dagger to fit in.
Possibly, yeah. I guess, I suppose so, yeah.
Interesting. Do these things look
like
there's
actually more of a description in a completely different part of the thing. So they're about the slot is about the size of a coin.
Maybe they're like arcade games. You put in a gold coin and you get to play with the 4-armed gargoyle.
So yeah, the slots are about 5 feet above the floor, and it's about roughly the size of a typical coin.
You said everything's covered in cobwebs, like ancient cobwebs and dust and muck.
It's all dusty and yeah.
Are the gargoyles, because the dead dude in his journal wrote that they lost one of their party to the 4-armed guardian.
No. They seem to be not completely, but yeah, they're not. They certainly not as dirty. There's very few cobwebs on them.
Is one of them covered in like black stains up and down their talons, perhaps?
Well, I suppose you could. Is it perception? It is perception, isn't it? You can make a perception check, I guess, see if you can see if there's anything untoward to see.
Well, for Fuchs speculating out loud, mainly because my suspicion is one of these things that looks like a statue probably did in the other dude's friend.
Okay, so the one on the north side, its claws appear to be stained, like a dark stain on its claws.
I point this out to Cade and say, I wonder if that one killed the yellow banner dude. What do you guys think?
Possibly.
Makes sense.
I mean, none of that block that Tatlin read to us has anything to do with these guardians, as far as I can tell. Unless this is an army that's sleeping in silence. How heavy do these things look?
Very. I mean, they're like they're huge. So yeah, probably a few tons. something stone. That's right. And they're on, and there's a pedestal that they're attached to as well, or sat on, or whatever.
Right, just checking.
Anybody else
Checking
doing
a spell.
anything?
Where are these? What can you guys see down this this tunnel?
Oh, the another thing about the pedestal as well, which it kindly put in a completely separate part of the description. So on top where the these gargoyle statues are sat, on the top of the pedestal, they're each sat on like a metal, a square metal tile that covers the top of the pedestal.
So like perched over a metal button or something.
No, it's like so there's like a square. So you've got there's the pedestal, and set into the top of this pedestal is a metallic square tile, and the stone gargoyles are like sat on top of it.
So is it on the side of the column or on top of the column?
Top.
The square tile. So right. So it's crouched over the.
So
square
it's sat.
tile.
Yeah. So there's a top of the column, and on the top of the column is a square. In the center of the top of the column is a square metal tile, and the gargoyles are each sat on top of this.
Are they touching the metal tile?
Yes.
Or they?
Yes.
Oh, right. Okay.
So it would be. Let me see if I can just roughly draw something. So if that's not a drawing tool. So it's kind of like, if that's a pedestal, then there's like a square like this on top of the pedestal, and then the stone gargoyle is sat on top.
Gotcha. Would a gargoyle weigh more than 1,000 pounds?
Well, good question. £1,000. I'd say £1,000 is a ton, is it?
No, 1,000 pounds is 500 kilograms. More or less 450 odd. Because they're 2.2 pounds per kilo.
All right, yeah. So there's So there's 900 kilograms. Well, it's a US ton.
Well,
1,000 kilograms to a ton.
Yes.
Yeah, to an English ton.
Well, metric.
Yeah.
Ton. But my question is, because Cade's sitting there mulling over whether he should unleash his level 5 spell telekinesis and basically shove the gargoyles into the big hole.
Well, he can, can but try, can't he?
But without knowing where Obold is, he's kind of half worried Obold's at the bottom of that big hole, and he's going to topple 4 gargoyles down on his head. Missile catch this, monk.
Do we even get down that hole?
Well, we don't know. We don't know what Obold's done now. So, I mean, how badly do we want to find out where Obold is?
So it's about half a ton.
Yeah, about 450 kilos or something.
Just under half.
No, he might have gone to the west.
Yeah, can we see any? I mean, we've got a druid. Are you any good at tracking? Can we see footprints? We can't see footprints in the dirt. Footprints in the dirt.
I ain't got anything magical to track him with.
That's a ranger job, isn't it?
I'm not sure, but if anyone can spot any geriatric half-orc tracks in the ground or in the dirt, that'd be awesome.
So that would require a survival roll. It will be hard task because obviously this is like stone flags. I mean, there's a bit of dust. If they weren't any dust at all, then it would be practically impossible. But yeah.
Survival, did you say?
Yeah, tackling you Oh wow! Poo, yes. Despite all the odds, yeah, you
It's like, geriatric half-orc, where would I be?
yeah, there's signs of you spot signs of somebody heading south.
I go, look, it's that bad hip of his. He's got that little bit of a hitch in his step because of that bad hip. I think there he's going. Look, I swear those are... Anyway, I point them out. What do you guys think? Shall we head south, see if we can track down our wayward monk?
Let's find him.
Yeah, go on, monk. You find your companion. This cleric doesn't want to go anywhere he hasn't carefully scoped out first.
Yeah.
Hang on, what time is it anyway?
Time it is. Well, it's very hard. It's very hard to. Well, it's hard to get to like judge, isn't it? You're underground, but yeah, for want of convenience, it's sometime after midday.
Oh, then it's lunchtime. We have to stop for that.
Yeah, you'll have to stop. You have to stop and eat and stuff. But,
No. It's lunchtime. We have to stop and eat now. We always eat at lunchtime. Got to refuel. Fafouk starts settling down and starts breaking out some snacks.
Okay.
Lunchtime.
Right.
Short rest time, I suppose. We want, hour for lunch. Short rest.
Yeah. So Fafouk just plonks himself down where he stood.
Well, it's lunchtime.
Yeah.
It's important to have these routines in your life.
You guys are all being very weird.
It's perfectly reasonable. Yeah, hold this amulet for us, please.
Obold ran off, and Fafouk is adamant we're eating snacks. That sounds more like a kid
Cade
thing.
probably doesn't object too much and just like sits himself down and takes out, pulls a napkin out from somewhere and rests it across his lap, waiting expectantly to be fed.
Literally.
Let's see.
Yeah.
His mouth open like a dog.
Well, not quite to that extent, but almost.
Good dog.
What if you
don't think-
fucking airplane noises?
So what's Tackling and Luhai doing in this situation? You were settling down for a rest and something to eat, or what?
Yeah.
Okay.
But I'll just make a note that it's been really fucking. I'll just nudge Luhai. It's been considerably much weirder than he is usually, isn't it?
Sorry, who are you saying this to?
Luhai.
Oh,
Yeah, I've never known him need to stop for snacks before, especially when he's fully healed. Weirdo.
Snacks.
He's possessing one of these things. Spirits, so
Yeah, me too.
hey, we've got this amulet. If one of you want to touch it.
no.
I think Cade would probably love to touch it right about now, but I ain't got control of Cade's character. If only we had somebody with control of Cade's character.
I don't think Cade will touch. Cade's made every attempt to avoid touching anything like that.
Yeah. I remember watching it.
Well, after an initial attempt to influence him, anyway.
Well, Cade uses Mage Hand to pull the amulet out of his bag and dangles it enticingly in front of Tacklin.
I've already got one inside me. Can we have
Do you?
Yeah.
Which one have you got?
Moa.
Oh, Oh yeah, of course it's in brackets. Oh, well, then it's Luzai then. Hey Luzai, don't you want to touch the amulet?
No.
He passed and just throw it at him.
Oh no, he's got missiles snaring and all sorts. I'll never hit him.
Probably turn around and smack you in the back of the head or something, wouldn't it? With that shield you've got.
I'll just wait. I'll wait till Luzai's not looking and I'll drop it in his pocket. He'll be like, "Hey, what's this?"
Okay.
To kill the party.
So what's Obol doing? So you've been poffing around, and whichever direction you go, within a few steps you're back where you started.
I was up to the caltrops. I'll just close my eyes, walk forward 12 paces.
Close your eyes and what? Sorry.
Walk forward for 12 paces.
Okay. Yeah, you find yourself back where you started.
Huh. I don't figure out. Can't mean 12 people.
Okay, tries that trick with message where he casts message in every direction to see if he can pick up anything from Obold.
No.
Should have thought of that earlier. So I'll just pop this into the chat so you can see it. Yeah, so Kate sort of explains that message can be blocked, and if he's further than 120 foot away, it wouldn't reach him anyway.
Yeah. So yeah, Kay gets nothing.
Okay. Okay. Right. So Obold's got an hour to ponder what he's done. Right. I suppose, unless anyone else is doing anything during the short rest.
Nope, nothing to do.
Low high.
Looks like, don't we feel better after that? Dusts himself off. Right. Let's get going.
Okay. Right then. Yeah. Well, so you're doing them.
I'm waiting for the monk to lead us onwards.
I'll try shouting if I hear anything back, Phil.
You'll try what? Sorry.
Try shouting.
Yeah, I can't hear you. You're breaking up.
Shouting.
Try shouting.
I'll try shouting something, whether it's hello or.
Okay, right. So you shout, and the sound like it just kind of drops. It kind of drops dead. It's almost as if it doesn't go any further than you hear it, but it's almost as if as soon as you hear it, it just cuts off.
That'll be 2 minutes.
There's no echo, no anything. Just like you shout, and it's just like somebody's flicked a switch, and it's just cuts off. Complete silence. You leading on, are you, Luhai?
Yeah.
Okay, so you're just gonna keep going. So for excuse me, Fafuk points out that the tracks keep heading south.
Yeah, I pointed out to the monk in front. Yeah, that way. Come on.
Oh, you're gone.
You notice Fafuk's actually prodding Cade in front of him.
Tackling staying behind.
No, sorry, I'm moving on.
Are these dead bodies in the passageway?
There's bits of so there's like lots of debris, like some of the all the floors are cracked and broken up, and there's bits of the wall have crumbled away. But yeah, there's old like broken and shattered remains, skeletal remains of bodies. Yeah, but they look ancient.
Oh, okay.
To the point that some of the bones are just crumbling away.
How bizarre. This place has been here a very long time. But why would all the bodies be in here unless they've been like, this is like a rubbish passage and they just like tossed it in here or something? Whoever.
Okay, so yes, you can see a corridor running off to your left and right, a little high. To the east, it disappears out of the light from your torch, but to the west, you can see a room. Your light shines into a room, and not only that, there is you can clearly see a ornate mirror from which appears to emanate a light itself. It like light shines from it. It seems to like have an aura of light about it. Let's see. So yeah, there's a dusty room, and on the and you can see an ornate rectangular mirror mounted on the wall. So it's almost as if there's light shining from it. One moment while you decide what you're going to do, the cat's trying to claw its way in through the window.
Well, I mean, we know where Obold went, but would we connect the dots in that we went into a mirror last time? I mean, as soon as we saw the mirror on that circular passage, we dived into it. So would we think Obold would have done the same? I think so. What do you guys think?
Mirror holds 12.
Yeah, the mirror holds 12. And also the fact that his tracks lead down here, then yeah, I think it's a safe assumption. There's nowhere else for him to go, is there?
Yeah, but 12. I mean, it's like... Sorry, I'm just pasting it again.
Or the alignments. There's supposed to be 12 alignments.
Yeah, for the creatures, yeah. Gods, the trickster gods. I think I got the lawful good one.
Okay.
Which one did I get? I got...
I think Obold got chaotic evil.
Lawful good.
You got lawful good.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, okay. What did I got then? Maybe lawful neutral. Okay.
What are you doing?
We were just speculating if we would have expected Obold to pop in the mirror, because we had done that before ourselves in the circular passageway. As soon as we saw the mirror, we basically went in. So, you know, it's not outside the realms that we think Obold would do the same. Plus, as Tacklin pointed out, the footprints go that way. So,
Yes, they do indeed.
right, well, come on then, monk. Off you pop. Says Fafuk safely from the back.
Tackling's at the back, actually. Tackling's way at the back.
I'm not way at the back. I'm like 10 foot away, and that's only because you paused it when I was moving down.
Oh,
I'm
sorry,
holding the rear.
sorry, I didn't even realise. I must have caught it. I didn't intend me to pause it.
Holding up the rear, that's what I'm doing. Leave the squishes in the middle.
Do we want to explore the other passage first before we go into this room, just in case?
Can you see which way?
The
I
tracks
think so.
clearly go to clearly go to the west.
Yeah, we just want to make
Yeah.
sure there's nothing
Oh, yeah.
obviously fatal the other way. If it's carefully peering around the corner, just in case, you know.
So guess what?
More tunnels.
More tunnels.
Hmm.
So Lu Hai, you can now see to the end of this passageway, just on the edge of your light, so just in the dim light at the edge of your torch, you can see a huge stone slab that blocks the end of the corridor, and there's some kind of image painted on it. It looks vaguely humanoid, but it's you can't quite see you can't see it properly yet.
I'll move up a bit further then.
Go on then. Okay. Right. Okay. So from there, you can see the painted on the slab is the image of a gaunt male humanoid wearing a hooded cloak. Its face is a mask of stars. The figure's withered left hand is raised with its palm extended.
Yes.
So yeah, Cade. Well, even Fook if he peeks around the corner, so everybody can see this. Because there's torchlight lighting up the corridor.
All right. Do we want to poke at the statue for a bit, or do we want to go into the room?
It's a painting, not a statue. It's a stone slab with a paint with like this figure painted onto it.
Hmm.
It's
I
faded.
check the area.
Sorry?
Area in front of it for traps.
You can. From where you are and moving forward.
Well, what's the range?
Well, I'll let you if you do make a perception check. I'll let you use it for that. That sort of turn and movement kind of thing.
If we could cast guidance on Luz High, I think it's a touch, so you'll have to just pop up, cast guidance on him, and then.
So you can use it for the checking along that bit of corridor towards the slab if you want.
D4.
Yeah.
Okay, right.
Holy
You
cow,
slowly
23.
edge your way along the passageway. Ooh, 27.
Holy shit, 27.
Right, you slowly edge your way along the passageway, and eventually get till you're stood in front of this stone slab with not having detected anything and not having triggered anything.
You say it's a painting?
Yes. So painted
Examine
on
it.
the slab is the image of a gaunt male humanoid wearing a hooded cloak. Its face a mask of stars. The figure's withered left hand is raised with its palm extended.
It wants something.
Or as if it wants something in its hand.
Well, that would be my guess.
It's like that. With its palm extended. Its arm out.
High five it.
Like a policeman telling you to stop.
High five it.
I said with its left hand, not its right hand. Yeah, its arm's not extended. It's kind of, yeah, put its hand up. Arm up with its palm extended. Hand raised with its palm extended.
Like, stop.
Yeah, like, yeah. This like that.
Hmm.
Oh well, that's applying that logic to what a modern day policeman does. So, I suppose.
Yeah. I assume it's pretty universal there.
You can assume.
What?
Lou said he assumes that it's like kind of a universal. It might be a universal thing of putting your hand up to implicate that it means stop. And I said, well, you can assume that if you want.
Assuming is a free action. Should we follow Orwell then? Can't see us doing anything else with this painting.
You don't want to do anything, Lou High?
No.
Okay. So what are y'all doing then?
I wonder if it'd be possible for us to go through together.
Yeah. Well, we don't really know anything about this, so I suppose we'll proceed slowly up to the mirror, just checking for stuff.
Right, Tackling, you can make a charisma save.
Oh, no. He's butt ugly. He's never going to make it.
I can't.
Come join me in my grey misty head.
Oh,
Cade's there. Cade's
It's
there.
just close enough.
Is he just
It's
close
just
enough?
close enough.
Save me, Kate. Oh, I've put disadvantage, sorry. No, didn't matter.
Oh, roll is exactly the same. Oh, right. Tackling just vanishes. There's this kind of slight visual distortion, like a heat haze, where Tackling's standing, and then he just vanishes.
I'm not there either for over.
No, you're not. And yeah, Tackling, you find yourself, you're in this this place, silent, completely and utterly silent. Yeah, everywhere you look is obscured by this white mist that obscures your vision to no more than like 5 feet, and all around you is this silvery white light that seems to come from all around you with you can't determine where it's coming from.
Okay.
And it's completely silent. As you walk around, you seem to it seems endless.
Is this feeling alien? Has this ever happened before to us? What I'm getting at, is it like a magic spell if somebody casts silence on us, or?
Well, that's up to you to decide. You can hear yourself. You can hear your footsteps.
Right, so it's not silence. Okay.
Like I say, it's so quiet. You can hear your breathing.
Okay.
Right. Anyway. So yeah, Cade and Fafuk, you both clearly see Tackling just vanishes before your eyes. Luhai maybe might have seen that, might not. His kind of vision's a bit, line of sight's a bit obscured by the pair of you.
Well, you will certainly hear Caden for Fook say some pretty rude stuff. In halfling first and then in common. Well, we're just like, Tackling just disappeared. He walked towards the mirror and then he did this whole little gone. And that's where Obold's footprints went. I wonder if the same thing happened to him. shit. I mean, there's nothing in the clue except the mirror holds 12. It begs the question, 12 what? 12 people? How are we going to convince another 8 or 9 people to come down here and jump into the mirror? Right. Well, I mean, let's see, what distance do we have here? Cade will cast. Do we want to try and break the mirror? See if it spews out our friends if we bust the mirror? What do you think?
Just you and Fafuk Lee.
I think it's game's paused.
Yeah, but you can still talk though.
Hey,
Well,
try if you want.
I mean, don't think Sacred Flame. I mean, looking at Fafuk's list, it's not really got anything that can damage it. Cade, just checking his list, he's got his telekinetic ability that's 30 foot. He's got Firebolt. Toll the Dead's not going to do anything to it. Magic Missile. Got a lot of spells that don't actually do. It's got one. That might work. All right. Yep. Cade firebolts the mirror to see if it does any damage.
Okay.
Yeah, it's going to pop off a second. I'll be right back.
Okay. So let's tuck roll. Okay, right. The bolt hits it, and a crack appears where it strikes it, and sort of like snakes its way across the mirror in several directions.
Right. Well, that looks like a success to Cade. What do you guys think?
Well, it worked in time to break it.
Right. Cade starts unleashing. Cade starts unleashing fire. Oh, hang on a second. Has Luzai just ducked into a passageway?
Yeah.
In that case, Fafuk's going to immediately duck into the passage behind Luzai. You notice he seems to be a lot more cautious than 60 foot. So Cade has to be just further down, doesn't he?
It's 120 foot firebolt.
Oh, is it? Oh, yeah, cheers. Yeah, perfect. Yeah, so Cade basically leans out, fires a firebolt, and then ducks behind the corner. Do you want me to roll them, or you just...
Yeah, go on, roll.
Is this how much damage would...
Well, you still need an attack roll because you're attacking an object, so you've still got to beat an arm class to attack an object. And that is a complete and utter miss. Oh.
No, auto rerolls.
Oh, right, yeah. Oh, yeah. Okay, right, so yeah, it strikes it. As the firebolt strikes it, the mirror shatters, like shards fall into tinkling as they fall to the floor, and there's a flash of silver light that temporarily blinds you. And like just for a moment, and as your vision returns, you can see some figures, several figures.
Ooh.
Oh shit. And we just released the creatures from the mirror, 12 of them. Oh, bugger. Yeah, Tacklin's going to want to see how badly we fucked up now.
Oh dear, what happened?
12 figures have shown up after we shattered the mirror.
It didn't say 12, it said several.
Yeah. I'm assuming the mirror holds 12 means there's probably 12 of them.
They might be
Might
friendly.
not have reached capacity yet.
Tell me Obold and Tacklin reappear in the middle of this group.
Waiting for the group to come on yet.
Yep, just give me a moment. It takes me a while to set these up.
Yeah, to this guy.
Marvellous. No, it can't, can it? Shit.
Just a sec.
Yeah.
So, is the only person in this party who's got proficiency in charisma saves for Fook?
Possibly Cade.
Yeah.
I thought Cade had got quite high charisma.
No, but proficiency is the. Kate's got a. Oh, yeah, he's got a 14 charisma.
I can remember making a charisma save last session when I was rewatching video.
Why is Fook doing all the talking if Kate's got a +2 on charisma? Yeah. Where's Kate now? Yeah, he's not proficient.
Okay.
Kate's not proficient.
Okay, right. So there's utter chaos erupts in the room. A huge.
Oh, shit.
Oh God, what is all this? What the fuck is all this?
So a huge minotaur appears at the side of a gigantic four-armed stone gargoyle. An armored. Where are we? Yeah, an armored woman. She looks to be like a native woman. Appears just to one side of the gargoyle. An elderly woman who looks dressed in commoner's clothes, although look slightly. She's also appears a woman, but she's like dressed as a commoner, but the clothes are kind of different to what you're familiar with, and a weird sort of winged. Well, in fact you recognise it. A sturge appears at the side of it and instantly flies at her, latching onto her face, like sticking its point of proboscis into her neck, and she screams as it attacks her. In the back corner, there is a man who's sort of cowering in the back corner, and either side of the mirror is tackling an Obold. There's also a huge troll. Probably slightly out of sight.
Oh, goody.
Sweet Jesus. So I wonder.
Let me back in the mirror.
I wonder if we'd all walked up to the mirror and been sucked in, there would have been enough for us all to get pushed out again, because it only holds 12. And we'd have all been in the room, but because we shattered it, everything's popped out early. Well, Kate's just going to fireball the room. He can't see Tackling or Obold. All he can see is these creatures appear. He's just going to fireball the lot here.
Yeah. So at the side of this, aside this troll backing away from this troll while it's still stunned, is a drow elf as well.
Ooh.
Okay. So
What is a drow elf? Never heard of such a thing.
dark elf.
Well, you can't see it either.
No, we can't.
No, I can't
see it either. There's only me and Tackling that can see that one.
Yeah, Kay can see the woman, the armor, the stowage, the gargoyle. That's it.
Okay.
What's that to the north of the entrance, Phil?
So you see some movement, like it looks like a wisp of fog, or like a haziness in the air, and it's and then it's gone.
I wonder if it's sucking stuff back in.
Well, some kind of elemental, maybe. Air elemental.
Possibly.
That, or it's just gone invisible.
Right. So Cade's got. You can have a free action. Cade, you can have a free action because like I said, there's a little bit. They're all a little bit stunned as to when they into inaction as they suddenly find themselves in this room.
Cade will like squeak at the others who won't have seen this and gone, "Oh my god! A whole bunch of creatures have just appeared." So the only one he can see that's naturally an enemy, not the old woman, not the immune fighter. Gargoyle. Does it look like one of those stone guardian gargoyles?
It does.
God, he so wants to fireball with like an absolute bloody passion.
Do it. Do it.
Do it.
Do it.
Alright, he casts fireball.
Okay. Right. So the fireball streaks down the corridor and then explodes prematurely.
Ah. Happens to Bester's son.
Let me put the
on
template
top of the old lady.
No, before that.
Oh shit.
So what's the radius? Tell me the radius.
20 foot.
20 foot. Boom. Right, it explodes, like briefly silhouetting some like vague humanoid shape in the corridor.
Oh no! It hit somebody.
Invisible.
Yeah.
So
Little bastard.
so Cade's like suddenly like so you two you suddenly see this like blast of fire blowback enveloping Cade. So Cade has to make a saving throw as he's hit by his own fireball.
Blast him.
And so he needs to roll damage for it first.
Yeah. Let me get through the spell. Remember, I'm not in a. Oh god, that's low.
Yeah.
That's really low.
That's low. That's a lot of twos. 2s and 3s.
Oh, hang on.
Good job, it's low if you're sitting head.
If he's sitting himself,
Yeah.
Might have dodged it.
Hang on. I'm in the wrong character. Give me a second.
Oh, my second's frozen.
Dex save. Saving throw. That's a fail.
That's not good.
Oh dear. So Cade takes 22 points of damage.
Not happy.
Right, instantly kills the old woman and the sturge attacking her.
Hey, win some, lose some, hey.
The OAP slaughter streak continues.
I know. Luhai's not even in front of him.
So it goes round the corner, so it still spills out. So the troll is hit as well. So it's going to have disadvantage on its dex save as well because of that.
Is whatever was hit in the middle of the passage also toasted?
Right, so what's the DC? 16, so it only takes half.
Are they classed as stunned, Phil?
Not stunned, no.
Oh, right, I'm going to say 'cause it'd fail its dex otherwise.
No,
wouldn't it?
no, not stunned. Kind of, not in,
Disorientated.
not as in the condition. Yeah, disorientated is a better description. Yeah. So
That's the
and
sneak.
the armored lady.
Surprise round. That's what I was thinking.
Yeah, she fails. That's yeah. That's
Sorry, don't get me wrong. I totally enjoy the situation, notwithstanding the unexpected surprise. But the creature in front of Tacklin, or that Obold sword, turned invisible and moved that whole way.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. There's an exception to the rule for a couple of them actually. So so that happens at the same time. This gargoyle launches an attack at this minotaur in front of it, and just completely starts wailing on it. So one attack gets 5 attacks.
Ooh.
Jesus
Did the
Christ.
gargoyle get caught in the fireball?
It didn't
Nope.
know.
Bastard.
I don't know. I think that might be a good thing. Let the gargoyle and the big guy fade to tar. Leave him to it.
So,
I think the Minotaur could be an asset if we can save his ass.
right, hits the minotaur. What with the first attack? For 9. Then attacks again with its claws, hitting him again for another 11. Attacks again.
Oh, did that invisible thing roll concentration check?
It's still invisible if that's what you mean, and misses with the second.
Yeah.
And then attacks again, hitting again for 8 points of damage, and then goes in for a bite and hitting again for 15. Yeah, by which time the Minotaur is like covered in multiple gashes and is quite badly injured. Right. So, and at that point, we actually drop into into combat. So let's everybody highlighted.
Holy shit.
Let me get rid of that spell template.
The old lady's dead.
She is indeed. I shall remove her from the combo.
Was she useful to know then? Now she's dead.
Well, now she's dead now.
Oh, can I re-roll that?
You're not close enough.
No.
I can
You have
see him.
inspiration. You could probably use inspiration.
I can see him. Help me, will you?
You're 60 foot away, bud. Hey, unless the fireball
you can't
touched
see him
you,
past
you're
all
not
the.
getting help.
Yeah, you can't see him past all the figures anyway. Past all the people standing in between, intervening figures.
Yeah, but if I'd have seen the big fireball, I'd have known he were over there somewhere.
Well, you don't know who's cast the fireball.
Yeah, I guess. Oh, fuck.
Okay. And I need to roll for the NPC skills. So, yeah, bizarrely enough, it's first to act is Cade. Even ahead of Lou High. God, what's happened to Lou High's initiative?
I've even bet Lou High.
Chilling out there.
Cade will cast and then back up. So you can see the fighter, see the gargoyle. The gargoyle's the only one that he can see, so he's going to cast the bat. So he knows gargoyles are bad news.
So you can see that figure there. The armored woman.
Is it worth trying? Yeah, fuck it, why not? He's going to cast banishment at it.
Okay.
DC 16 charisma saving throw.
Yep. And how long does it banish it for?
1 minute.
1 minute. And there's a pop of displaced air as it vanishes.
Oh, fucking awesome. And Cade screams down the passage, "Quick, get out of there before it comes back." Oh, of course, he can't see the troll or anything like that. He's got no idea.
No.
He just saw the gargoyle.
Yeah,
got rid of the gargoyle. Quick, guys, cut out.
Can see Tackling and Obold now.
And then sort of steps backwards, assuming everyone wants to get out.
Okay, so the guy who's cowering in the corner, he takes the prompt and runs.
Alright, Kate's got to concentrate on this for a minute. Sorry, did you say it makes a popping noise? Because there's an actual specific description thing.
Oh.
Yeah. If the target's native to a different plane, the target is banished with a popping noise. So you know it's gone back to its native plane.
Oh, right, yeah, so there is. I wonder why it wouldn't do that.
So if there's no sound, then you know it's native to your plane.
Right. That's a bit of a weird thing. So it doesn't displace. Anyway, let me have a look. Yeah, so there's a popping noise, yes.
Really? Oh, wow. Wow. Okay, Cade's concentrating on the spell really hard now. Because if he keeps it away for a minute, it doesn't come back.
Right, so this guy comes running into the corridor and then runs. He gets that far and then and like it's almost as if he suddenly stops, as if he's collided with something.
Oh God.
Right, next it's the Minotaur. So the Minotaur picks sagging a little bit and like hefts the axe that is still got this huge, it's got all this huge double-headed axe in its hands. And it looks around confused, nods at the armored woman to one side and then charges towards the troll and attacks it.
Oh wow.
Okay.
Brave Minotaur.
Right, so next it's Obold.
My plan's got to in there. So everyone's just gone towards Trot.
Sorry?
So everyone's just gone towards the troll, and that other thing's just popped out, disappeared in front of the popping sound.
Big gargoyles disappeared, There's this Minotaur's run toward. The Minotaur's the only thing that's attacking the troll at the minute.
I will. Move up here then, Phil.
Okay.
And I will. Trying to think which one to do here. .34 radius from me. Oh, let's clear these easy. I'm going to use that wave of terror, Phil.
Okay. I have to put that into the chat.
I can't. It's from the. Oh, hang on.
Well, we do have history with trolls. We don't like them, do we?
No. Yeah. Yeah, got a lot history of a rather persistent one.
Yeah.
Oh, well, let me put it into the chat.
Well, you can just like copy and paste it. Highlight the text and copy and paste it.
Yeah, I thought I could, but I need to try drag. And I can't drag and.
No, well, just use Control
the
C and
chat.
Control V. You should be able to do it that way.
No,
I'll
I
do
can't highlight the text.
No, you have to click the edit. That's why.
All right, let me do that then.
I can just. I'll just.
Oh, why is it
Spend
done
one
that?
charge, release a wave of terror. Each creature of your choice within a 30-foot radius extending from you must make a DC 15 wisdom save or become frightened of you for 1 minute. While in frightened this way, a creature must spend its turns to move away as far as possible, and it can't willingly move a space within 30 feet of you. It also can't take reactions. For its action, it can only use a dash action or try to escape from an effect that prevents it from moving. If it has no way it can move, the creature does dodge action. At the end of each of its turns, the creature can repeat the saving throw. Right.
Yeah.
Okay. So each creature of your choice. So who are you choosing?
All four of the things that's in front of me.
All four. So the woman, the armored woman, the Minotaur, the Drow, and the Troll. Yep.
Yeah.
Okay. So the armored lady first, then. Go on, see if it was. Was it is a
Wisdom 15 difficulty class.
wisdom save? Okay, she fails. So she's frightened. Then the Minotaur. Is not. Let's close too much open at once. And
You know, Sod's Law, you're going to scare everyone away except the troll, right?
The troll is afraid.
Oh, that's okay.
Yeah. Awesome.
And then the Drow. And the Drow is afraid as well. Oops, no, made him invisible.
What was I going to say? It all just disappeared. Back quickly.
Okay, right. So it's Luke High.
All the tokens have gone, Phil.
Oh, sorry, I must have highlighted. Oh yeah,
And tackling's gone.
that's weird.
I look like I'm invisible on that.
Oh yeah, everybody's gone in. Why has everybody gone invisible?
I don't know.
Right.
Oh, I think I've reappeared.
Yeah, it's
Not all
tricky.
the monsters have in that room, though.
No, it's something happened when it started. It selected everything for some reason. Okay, Audrey is back. Right, I think that's it. I think everybody's reappeared, have they?
Yeah.
No, apart from Obald, you've vanished.
I see kid.
Yeah, there we go.
So it's Lou High now then.
What's causing problems? Right. Yes, so it's Lu High.
I'll move there.
Okay, as you move, something unseen attacks you.
Right.
And it's still invisible.
Yep. Yeah. So you feel this thing. It's kind of strike. It almost hits you, but you manage to dodge out the way. Oh, actually, hold on. It has advantage. Sorry, I need to make another roll. Yeah. So you feel, you're aware that something, like maybe you feel the draft or something, but yeah.
In front of me.
Well, you know, you can't. It didn't hit you, so you don't know which direction it were coming from.
I'll take a swing to the west in front of me.
Okay.
Do I hit anything?
Right. Is that before? That's. Oops. God, why is it selecting everything? So that's before you move then. So you're stepping back then. Or you
Felt something attack me while I was there.
As you're stepping away. As you were stepping away.
The east.
Yeah, as you're moving to the east, something attacked you. Something attacked you from the west.
I'll take a swing then.
Right. Okay. Go on then.
Say, there's something invisible here. Special features. Dog.
So it's disadvantage as well.
Now you tell me.
Because you can't see it. We'll just roll again. Take the worst. Okay, right. So you hit it regardless. So yeah, you hit something in front of you.
Ooh. Nice. Close it down,
nice.
10 points of damage. Okay, right. There's no blood. There's no sign. But you feel you definitely make contact with something.
Okay, go in then.
Okay.
Is it something like chitinous or something like human-like or armored or?
No, there's no suggestion it's anything like that. It's There's a solid. You hit something solid, but it's not doesn't feel like armored or scaly or anything like that.
Interesting.
Disadvantage again.
It's disadvantage again, yeah, because you can't see it. It's invisible. Miss.
Oh.
Oh, re-roll.
True trade.
Re-roll.
Oh yeah, Cade. Where's Cade?
Yeah, right behind him.
Behind
Oh
you.
yeah, so he is, yeah.
Hit the bastard!
Just do a normal attack roll.
Yeah, straight roll to replace the one. Yeah.
That's a miss. So you hit, you impact something, but not enough, not hard enough to damage it.
Right.
So it's a dodge. Oh, no, actually you miss something because it's arm class comes from its deck. So again,
The final attack.
okay. Right, this time you strike it full on.
Ooh, maximum damage.
Oof, nice.
7 points of damage, Phil.
Yes. Okay. That it?
Yeah.
Radio. So, this, whatever this is in front of you, attacks you. What's your arm class?
20.
Okay, right. So,
Do you already have an attack though?
no, that was a reaction.
Oh.
Because you left it threatened
Like
area.
an opportunity attack.
Yeah, an opportunity attack on you. Right, so the first misses. It attacks again. Right, this time striking you, and you feel it like this, physical force slam into you. And you take 11 points of bludgeoning damage.
I think this is going to be an air elemental or something.
Okay. Right, so next it would be the Gargoyle, but it's not there. So next it's the Drow Elf. So he tries to get away. So basically he's going to retreat into the corner because he can't approach you. He'd have to approach you to get out of the corridor. So the Drow cowers in the corner. All right, it doesn't. Well, yeah, he stays away from you. He's not really cowering because he will like dodge and defend himself by dodging. So next is Fafuk.
Well, Fafuk's heard. Well, Fafuk can't. I mean, all Fafuk knows is saw Kate cast a fireball. Next minute, like there was this massive blowback. Then Kate like casts and then's like yelling down the passage, "Get this way!" And then next minute, Lazai steps out and then there's like, Lazai's just flailing at like fresh air in front of him. So Fafuk's just like, no! So he's gonna cast pretty much his last. Well, it's his last spell. Oh wait, I've still got a second level slot. Let me just think. Can I help anybody with any of this? No, I have to see stuff. No, I have to see stuff. I have to see stuff. I have to see stuff. Well, actually, that will do. He casts for the first time ever
Mirror
image.
Okay.
And then like basically takes up like a full defensive I'm in terror kind of pose. He doesn't want to go forward, he doesn't want to go back, and he'll stay where he is.
Okie dokie. Very well, so then next to act is tackling.
One and only move, I will cast Fairy Fire on that cube that I've already put out there.
I can't see that. Oh yeah, I can. Right, fair enough. Okay, so let's put an aura.
Isn't it like a save and then you get lit up or something?
Oh yeah, they have got a deck save.
No.
Thank you for reminding me of that. Why is it selecting everything? Deck save DC is.
It'll be my spell casting, which I think is 14. Yeah, DC 14.
Okay, the Minotaur fails, so let's give him an aura. What colour aura has he got? What colour aura have you given him?
Pink.
Pink. Pink, you stick. That worked? I'm not sure if that's worked.
Can you imagine being stuck in a mirror for like, I don't know, 100 years? And then within 6 seconds of you popping out of the mirror, you're attacked by a gargoyle, you're glowing pink. it's just what is going on.
So she has to make a dex save as well. 15, did you say? Oh yeah, she passes.
14.
14. She's passed anyway. And finally for the troll. Yeah, the troll fails.
There's no difficulty. There's no difficulty class. It just fails a dexterity saving throw. It says.
Yeah, but I think it's going to be against my.
Yeah, be against Tackling's casting.
That's how it works with druids.
Because otherwise, there's no. You have to have a DC. So that means I want some aura. So another pink aura.
So nothing invisible suddenly gets illuminated in the room.
In that cube.
Yeah. That's it. Okay. And so she got move left.
Bonus action. I've got a bonus action.
All right. Okay.
I'll go spider attack.
You're gonna polymorph.
Yeah, please. No. Well shape.
Well, yeah.
Yeah.
The list. Giant spider.
Yes, please.
Giant spider.
Didn't you always tell us we should punch you in the dick if you don't rage before you launch it?
I wanted to do fairy fire. I can't do an action because to rage it's a bonus action. Okay. Yeah. If I want to rage and I don't get hit or attack, then I lose rage straight away. So in that instance, I did right thing for a change.
Okay.
And then no dick punching. No dick punching today, thank you. And I'll move to kind of flank Obald.
Okay. Right, so next is the armoured lady who is feared of, is frightened of Obalds, so she also retreats to the corner of the room. And then it is the troll who also retreats as far as they can away from Obald over to there, which is a bit of a strange state of affairs, but stop. Yeah. And
Minotaur will get a attack of opportunity, will it?
Yes. Good point.
What about the armored guy as well?
Woman.
She's frightened. She don't attack. She only dodges.
Oh, yeah. Sorry. Yeah. Got you.
So yeah, attack features.
Can't stay with him. Yeah, no.
So yeah, the Minotaur swings at the troll as it goes past, like smashing it with his axe, slicing into it with his axe for 26 points of damage.
What? Holy shit!
Actually, it's not. So, okay.
Not sure if it makes much of a difference, Phil. But these should be illuminating 10-foot light.
Yeah. No, it's not going to make any difference. I mean, it's lit up anyway.
This room should be lit up now.
Yeah. Right. So I think that's the end of that round. Yep, it is. So reset the main initiatives.
Ooh, a whole 10 better.
Oh, nice.
No. I rolled right well.
I'm winning. I'm not winning.
What the?
Oh dear. So round 2.
No, those creatures got a saving throw at the end of their.
Oh, right, they have,
turns.
yes. So yeah, another save against the fear, haven't they? What was it?
Yeah.
What was the difficult class again?
15 wisdom saving throw.
We're 15 wisdom save. So troll, no, still frightened. Drow. Oh, he's no longer frightened. And the lady. Also no longer frightened. Just a troll. Embarrassing for a troll. But okay, so first to act is Cade. Got them sort of low initiatives.
Yeah.
Okay, it's frantically concentrating on the spell he knows is keeping that
Oh yes.
creature away. So he can't concentrate on anything else.
No.
But he's heard like Obold and Tacklin yelling in the background, so he knows they're there. He's got very few spells.
Yeah, I think everybody's
That will
in
help.
dire need of a rest soon, aren't they?
Weirdly enough, Kay does not actually cast anything.
Oh.
Either he's not been doing the spells when he's been casting them, but thinking back, he hasn't actually cast non-cantrips for
Right.
at least.
I saw him use a light crossbow in the video that I was watching earlier on. So
That's right. So the little fucker's been hoarding spell slots. It literally, the spell I cast now was the first one he's cast in like sessions. Anyway,
You don't need new
matter.
spell books. You never use them.
Yeah, I know.
You hear that, Isman? You hear that?
He can't. He can't see anything, can he?
He can see what he can see.
All I can see is a dead old person, dead Sturge.
You can see Luhai's back. You can see the guy just beyond Luhai, and you can maybe see the dead old lady.
Does the guy who's running at Luhai look like? I mean, he knows he ran into something. You could see him run into something.
Yeah, so he's looking a bit, maybe looking a bit scared and confused.
Yeah, but the guy hasn't got like a weapon out. He's not trying to attack Luhai.
No.
Right. Well, Cade's. What can he do that's actually useful?
Fireball.
Yeah. Holy shit! Can you imagine? I think his armor class is already cast mage armor. He can't see the thing in front of Luhai. Everything else is concentration except fireball.
He does use slow a lot, doesn't he?
Yeah, that's concentration.
Oh, is it? I didn't know that.
Yeah, a lot of his spells, concentration spells.
Right. Well, he hasn't got a target, so he's going to. Does he have a healing? He's got no healing potion in his inventory. Do we know if he used the one that was given to him by Dyson? There's nothing in his inventory. Shall we assume he used it already?
Yeah, we'll have to assume, I suppose, until at least unless Isfan can tell us different. Spirit, in a spirit voice from somewhere.
No, it's fine. So, well, he literally can't do anything. He can try and squeeze past Luhai to get out, but actually, where he is probably a good place. So, right. Sadly, he is not going to do anything, as far as I can tell. So unless you guys can think of something that he can cast now that would actually be useful. He could cast Blink, which means he disappears at the end of each turn. Yeah, fuck it, he's going to cast Blink.
Okay.
That way...
Bit of added safety, I suppose, isn't it?
Yeah, it's very defensive, and if it works. Okay, so end of his turn, he rolls a d20. If it's higher than 10, he goes poof.
And
No, he's still there.
it doesn't break his concentration for the other either, does it?
Correct.
Yeah. Right.
Correct.
Okay. So next it's spider tackling.
Spider tag. So I'm going to attack the. I'm going to attack the troll, but I'm going to make it very apparent that I'm not attacking the Minotaur.
Okay.
I don't know what's going on with them guys, but I don't want to get involved if they're going to be.
I think they're on you and Party. They got sucked in here.
So I'm
like previous adventures. That's what I think.
Yeah, that would be my first guess too. With advantage. Get him. 17?
I believe a 17 hits, yes.
Woohoo!
Strike his rubbery hide.
Damage. Normal. Oof.
Ooh,
24.
nice. Nice. Does that have to roll a save for some of that poison stuff then?
Constitution save.
Okay, just a moment. What's that? 24. Oh, sorry. Let's get this right because some of it's poison damage, isn't it? Let's get that out of the way. Close that counter. So the pierce, how much is it? It's piercing.
I'm gonna guess it's the 7.
We don't need a guess. So
yes, I'm just looking at I'm looking at what it says, and yeah. So
is it not? Yeah, 7 plus 3. Is it 7 plus 3? Is it not? And then 2d8 poison.
So I've got 1d8.
I thought 1d8 was the piercing, and the 2d8 is the poison.
Yeah.
That's right.
Yeah, 1d8 plus 3. Yeah, so it's 7, so it's 10 piercing damage.
Okay. And then it's going to make a con throw.
Yeah.
Saving throw.
And luckily for the troll, they have good con, and it fails. So it takes a full poison damage, which is 14.
No. Oh yeah, sorry, he's doing it all in one. Yeah. Cool.
7, 14, and it's only, but for some reason it's not. Yeah, there's a plus 3 that went onto the piercing damage. So yeah, another 14 damage.
Cool, and then I'll attack him again.
One moment, let me just. Okay. Right, it's looking badly injured.
Attack with advantage.
That's another hit.
Yay! Damage.
Do you get multiple attacks?
Yeah, I get 2 attacks.
Yeah.
Carries over.
All right. Okay. Yep. Just checking. I couldn't remember. Right. So that time that is roll a 2. So that's 5 piercing damage.
Oh, it does say if you click into it, it tells you piercing poison.
Yeah.
So yeah, 2 piercing, 9 poison if he fails.
9 poison if he fails, or 4 if he passes. So yeah, it just takes half damage from the poison. So that is 4. Okay. All right. It's looking near death.
Yeah, that's
Savaged
it.
it.
I'm just going to stay where I am.
Forgot about that actually. I'll let it pass. Them attacks should have had disadvantage because it's scared, so it was dodging. But anyway, my bad.
It would have been advantage anyway, wouldn't it? So it's just been normal.
Straight roll.
Lit up, and I've got him flight. Mama. Yeah.
Oh yeah, because you've got yeah. Because you've got him with fairy fire, haven't you? Right. Okay. So next then is the guy. So this, yes.
Does he try and help Lazai?
Let's have a look. So he'll like I say, he's looking a bit panicked and confused, and he pulls the dagger and he shouts a little high. He says, where is it? I can't see anything. I can't see anything.
Yeah, you and me.
What?
You and me, buddy.
You and me, buddy. Was he yelling in Omuan or Common?
In common. Okay, well, he just makes a blind swing for it with his stab at it with his dagger.
Straight roll because of flanking, I suppose.
Yes. Right.
Roll a 20, you bastard.
Roll a crit.
Oh, wow!
Yeah.
Right. Yeah. So against all odds, he lashes out of it, and his dagger hits. You can see it like sticks into something. You can't see what it sticks, but you can see it it hits something. And he buries his dagger into this thing. Let's see. For 1 point of damage.
Does this thing make any noise?
No. Although Luhai, you're aware of it. You're just sort of vaguely aware. It sounds like a draft, like a air blowing across a gap. It's kind of whistling sound, like wind blowing across a gap.
Fucking hell.
So down the
Not
wind.
like a fart.
No, not like a fart.
Wet
Yeah, that
fart.
kind of thing. Yeah, but really subtle. Right. So that's him, and that
Silent
is
but deadly,
still
then.
disappeared. And so this invisible thing, continues to attack Luhai. Yeah, there it is. And advantage. And slams you with whatever it's attacking you with for 12 points of bludgeoning damage. Attacks again. This time missing you.
Okay.
So next it's the lady. So she is no longer scared. So she launches, coming to her senses, she launches an attack at the troll that's kind of got its back to her. So then is it flanking? So she gets advantage because she's large. So it's going across both things.
It's lit up anyway, so it's advantage.
Yeah. I keep forgetting about that. Thank you for reminding me. So yeah, attacks with a short sword. Nope, it should be an advantage. Right, so it stabs it with a short sword for... Jesus Christ, that's a great sword. Oh, it's a great sword, not a short sword. I don't know why I thought it was a short sword. Yeah, so she slashes it with a great sword. It can't be more different to a short sword. Okay. Yes, he slashes it with a great sword, bringing it down, cleaving its head from its shoulders, and it falls to the floor. A massive gash running down from its shoulder and halfway across its chest.
Nice.
Okay.
Troll's next.
It's dead.
Oh.
It's down.
It's not regenerating.
It doesn't get up.
At the end of its turn.
It doesn't get up.
Ooh, that's odd.
It depends how deeply it went into minus, doesn't it?
I don't know. I don't know enough about them. I just know that horrible half-druid, bloody something troll that chased us for ages.
Okay, so she shouts. Her voice is a bit muffled through a full face helmet, and she's got a thick Amuan accent, but she shouts, "Burn it! It's a troll! Burn it!" And next is Trolls go. That's it. Right. And then it's Lou High.
Right. I'm going to use Flurry Blows, Phil.
Okay.
Just a normal attack now, is it? Because it's flanked.
Yes, it is, strangely.
Huh?
That's a miss.
Brilliant. Second go.
Okay, right, this time you strike it.
Like that, a stunning strike as well, Phil.
Okay.
Points of damage.
So 7 points of damage. And what's the DC?
16, I think.
Okay. Obviously, you don't know whether it's stunned or not.
Right. 2 more attacks.
Okay.
Is this going to be advantage or what?
No, because they don't. Unfortunately, they don't stack. They can just cancel each other out, and that's it. It don't matter if you had like 20 like things that give you advantage, and there were only one thing that gave it disadvantage. It still just cancel each other. Just cancel each other out, which is fucking stupid. But there you go. Right, so that's another hit.
And
Oh, nice.
7 points of damage this time.
Okay.
Right, last attack then.
Yep.
And 16 to hit.
Yeah, that hits.
And 9 points of damage.
9 damage. Okay.
That's me done.
Radio. And then next to act is for Fook. Multiple for Fook.
Yeah, multiple for Fuchs. Yeah, everyone's worst nightmare. He was planning on using mirror image as part of a stage show. You know, like multiple Fuchs all like lip syncing together kind of thing. But you know, got to make do with what you got. Hey. Well, I can see Lazar's clearly fighting something. No idea what that could possibly be. And so he's going to try and help. He doesn't know what's happening down the far side of the passage, which is quite important. So he's going to cast Guardian of Faith, basically above Lazai.
Righto.
Again, not a concentration. And the description is quite important here. It's an occupied space. So it'll have to be just in the intersection. Creature hostile to you. So it's anything hostile to Fook specifically.
Yeah, when any creature hostile to you that moves to space within 10 feet of the Guardian for the first time on a turn must succeed on a Dex saving throw. The creature takes 20 radiant damage on a failed save, or half as much on a successful one. The Guardian vanishes when it has dealt a total of 60 damage. Guardian occupies, Spectral Guardian appears and hovers for the duration in an unoccupied space, so it's got to be unoccupied.
Yes, it'll be the space just north of Lazai.
Okay. Radio.
Um,
Guardian occupies that
and
space and is indistinct except for a gleaming sword and shield emblazoned with the symbol of your deity.
then Fu, the spirit of trying to protect Cade, is going to try. Can he pass through the back of Lazai's space to get past him between Lazai and Cade?
You possibly would risk an attack of opportunity.
Yeah, it's going to take the chance.
Okay, right, you do not get attacked.
And then he's yeah, I understand, but he'll sort of set up defensively in front of Cade. Right, and that's him done.
Okay, so next it's the Minotaur. Let's see. Okay, right. So the Minotaur reaches over into a big sort of sack-like satchel slung over its shoulder, and retrieves a large clay flask and just flings it with force down at the downed troll, and it bursts. This flask cracks and flames just like spread out, like smashes a flask of alchemist fire across the top of it.
Cool. Good skills.
Right. Then it is Obold.
I'm loading up my crossbow. Phil.
Sorry? Crossbow?
Loading up crossbow. Yeah.
Okay. I think that's what you said.
Be loading it. Yeah, I'm going to be loading my crossbow.
Right, okay. And then it's the drow. Let's see, what is a drow going to do?
Are you playing Drow equals evil, Phil?
Well, that would be a general, the general thing of the race. Yes, I'm not. I mean, individuals can be different, just like anything else.
Fair dues. Yeah, fair dues.
As a general,
some of my best friends are Drow.
Yeah, as a general rule, they're hostile to most surface races. But yeah.
Gotcha.
But yeah, individuals can be different, but they're by default they're predisposed to hostility. Though, yeah, their reputation precedes them. Yes, what is it going to do? Good question. Right, so he casts. Let me just check it's the right. So he casts a spell, and a bubble of acid explodes on the corpse of the on the body of the troll.
Cool.
And he's going like, burn it some more, burn it some more!
Okay, please have your spells.
And
Doesn't use them.
That is the last this round. I think. Yeah, he kind of tries to move out of the way, but this the woman at the side, the armored Amuan at the side of him doesn't let him pass. Yeah. So that's the end of that round. So reset initiatives. Oh, wow, that is a spectacularly bad one.
Kate's always been first, and Fufu's always been in the middle. This is bonkers. Oh wow, Lazai finally pulls one out. Look at that, 26. Now the fight's over.
Right, so first to act then is Lu Hai.
Actually.
You what, sorry?
It's not good, actually. Good initiative this round.
Yeah, I always forget how this works. So it's the stun, it's a stunning
Ends in
strike.
my next turn, isn't it?
Yeah.
Which will be after this, after I've used my turn.
Yeah.
So it'd have been advantage if I'd have gone
stunned
last.
until the end of your next turn. Yeah.
You're still flanked now.
Go on then.
I'm gonna use another flurry of blows again, Phil.
Okay. Go ahead, come ahead. Your camera's froze, Keys.
As usual.
Yeah, no.
All right.
Dead signal. It's on Twitch. It's just frozen, so it's not displaying the dancing squares of death that it is in front of me.
Holy fuck! Some of these low rolls.
That is a miss.
Wow.
On my screen, it rolled off for 20.
Okay, right. This time you pummel it.
Minimum points of damage.
Okay. Right, you hit it again.
Points of damage.
Okay.
My last attack.
Okay. And you pummel it again. Again, hitting something.
And it's going up one by one every time. 8 points of damage.
Right, as you hit it, there's like it's like there's a sudden draft, sudden like wind, like blows past you. Hit it like sudden you're buffeted by a sudden wind. Both you and the guy stood opposite you.
And a bag of gold coins drops out of thin air onto the ground.
Trying to retreat?
What?
I mean, killed it. Killed it.
Sounded like we were trying to get past.
So next to act is Cade.
Right, Cade is basically hunkering down, looking for something to shoot at. And he can't see anything. Well, I think he can see Tackler now as a massive spider, so that actually reassures him.
I'm going to take a step back, Phil.
Okay.
Step back to the...
Right.
And anybody an opportunity who wants to leave, I'll let them go.
Right, okay.
And, Cade just ducks for cover, waits out his turn, rolls a d20.
Oh, yeah. And disappears. Bing!
And goes poof.
Just see. Okay. And then it's tackling. Spider tackling.
Right, so we don't know these people, so my first thought is defensive. So they look to be on the same page as us, however, they might not be. So I'm just going to walk over here and cover Orbold again, just in case. And for my action, what's the one where you can... I will hold an action, and if anybody comes looking to attack me, I'll attack them first.
Yeah. Okay.
With the spider web thing.
Right. Okay. So how close do they have to get?
Like next to me. If they come up to me,
right.
Looking like if they come charging at me as if they're going to attack, then I will spit the spider web at whoever's coming from me.
Okay, but only when they're adjacent to you.
Yep, only adjacent. Oh, yeah.
Okay, right. Next is the drow. Okay, so the drow again, throws a bubble of acid onto the troll's corpse, and again sort of like, let me pass. And this woman, this armored Amuan woman, she kind of like she just don't let him pass.
Oh, so they're not friends.
And then talking of which, it's her turn, and she kind of turns with a sword ready, and she backs off from the drow, holding a sword like as if she's ready to hit him. But she doesn't attack.
Does he attack?
No, he's had his go, so he doesn't attack.
Attack of opportunity because she left his space.
No, he does not.
Okay.
Right, that's this guy. So,
what's your name?
Right, part of this guy comes forward. He says, "Oh, thank you, thank God! I thought I was doomed. I thought I was trapped in there forever. My companions, have you seen them?" So at this point, you notice that around his arm is tied a yellow sash.
Oh, I've got some bad news for you, buddy. Hey, let Fafuk tell him he's really good at this stuff.
Just shout there, what? He's the Highlander.
It's alright.
So just tell him he's the Highlander. They're going to be only one.
Oh, man.
Anyway, so next it's Fafuk.
I assume Fafuk hears his question.
Well, yes. You're only like, what, 15 feet away, so yeah.
Fafuk calls out. Does Fafuk spot the piece of cloth?
You can make a perception check, I guess. See if you notice it.
It's going to be a fucking 20, isn't it? Just because it's pointless. Oh.
Yeah, that's good enough. So that's good enough. So yeah.
Fafuk goes, "Hey, are you from the Yellow Banner?"
He says, "Yes, my your companions. It was my first expedition."
Yeah, I'm afraid you're the last one, mate. They're all dead.
He looks somewhat downcast at that news.
Well, Fafuk likes to break it gently to people, being the understanding sort. I suppose, well, it's 6 seconds, so Fafuk will just kind of maintain a watchful eye out and sort of, yeah, 6 seconds, it's fine.
Yeah.
He'll wait to see what you need to do. Thanks.
Okay, so next it's Obald.
I'll shout. Does anyone know where the gargoyle's on?
Well, if we can respond, Cade will yell, "I've banished it."
Yeah.
12, 18, 40 seconds.
So the Minotaur turns and says something in this language that you just don't understand.
What language is it?
I don't know. What languages do you know?
All of them.
The spider knows no languages.
I've got the
He
helmet.
probably speaks bovine.
Tackling. Okay.
Yeah, Cade's got the helm.
I'll move this way then, Phil.
Okay. Stepping over the
Come
old woman's
through the
corpse,
window.
charred corpse.
Yeah. I'll shout, how long have we got left before we need to scarper?
Cade will yell back, "It's gone back to its home dimension. If I concentrate for another 30 seconds, it's never coming back."
And I'll go this way then.
Okay. And
That's all my movement then.
that's that.
I mean, I assume if the Minotaur and the Omuan speak common, which I think we know the woman does, then I think the Minotaur does, because the woman yelled, "It's a troll, burn it," and the Minotaur reacted by throwing the
Fire on it. Yeah.
so they probably understand. Yeah, so they probably also heard Cade yelling about the gargoyle. Oops.
Right. So the Minotaur sort of what turns as Obold, like flees the room, and then it turns and hefts its axe, its massive axe again, and stands ready facing this giant spider at the opposite side of the room.
Oh, next tackling.
But it doesn't advance it, like it stands ready.
Okay.
And so it's reset initiatives.
I can probably stop initiative now unless someone does something stupid.
Well, yeah, I'll have to see what happens. Boom. Oh, okay. Right, sorry, if I place that. Okay, so first to act is Lou High.
Again, when it doesn't matter.
What are you doing?
Anything.
Not doing anything?
Oh.
No. We're good.
Okay, so then let me move it to next one. So then it's Cade.
There's nothing to shoot at, but does Cade know we've got people we might struggle to talk to? I mean, everyone's been yelling in common, so
No, he can't even see
he's not
anybody.
going to think of the helm.
No.
Yeah, he's not going to think of the helm. He's just going to hunker down behind Fafuk's shield and... Well, he reappears, first of all. Poof.
Yeah.
Hunkers down, continues to concentrate. Oh, sorry. I've just had a whole conversation with Obold about the bloody gargoyle when Cade wasn't even there. Because he only reappears at the start of his turn.
Oh, yeah. Oh well, not to worry.
Yeah, maybe Fafuk yells it because Cade told him. Anyway, he appears
A minor discrepancy.
and then disappears. Sorry, that Fafuk's role is Cade's role.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Yeah, squeaks out a few words and then disappears again.
Pretty much.
Right, so then it is the drow. So only tackling can see what's going off in there at the moment. So the drow he sort of like stands staring at this armored Amuan woman, and he sort of like stares at it for a while, and then kind of holds his hands up and takes a takes a more sort of relaxed stance. Though you can still see he's like watching her carefully. Right, the Minotaur sort of just stands his ground and says something again, but you don't know what he's saying. So you can all hear this this sort of low, really baritone voice, like rumbling, bellowing voice. Well, maybe not bellowing. He's not shouting. But other than that, he just stands his ground with his standing ready. And then it's Obald.
Oh, shadow step, Phil.
Okay. Obald's off again.
Up there. Oh,
Okay.
I'll go back.
Radio. And so next it's this guy. So
Hang on.
Oh, sorry. Go on.
I've not finished reading yet. I'm going to say I'll start moving cautiously down here.
Okay.
I'll move half. Half is there.
Okay.
Check for traps along my way.
Yeah, well, that'll take longer than a combat round, so.
Yeah, but that's why I'm moving at
Yeah.
half speed. I mean, I could move full speed and do that.
Right, so I've lost my place. Let me find my spot again. Right, then so yeah, it's that guy, so he's kind of just stands there. He sort of moves over into the side passageway, but he doesn't. He kind of stands hanging around, looking a bit awkward. A bit, like I say, a bit looking a bit downcast, and doesn't seem like he really knows what to do with himself. And then it's spider tackling.
So, as a sign of good faith, I will drop spider form.
Are you able to do that yourself?
Yeah. Restore.
Well, check.
Yep.
You can basically do what he wants, really.
No, I think he meant actually with console, but yeah, I can. So I will approach. Let's say we're there. I'll approach here and just try talking to these three.
Okay. Well, you got 6 seconds. What are you going to say in 6 seconds? Or start to say.
No more fighting.
Okay. Right, and then it's right. So the armed one turns to the Minotaur, and she says something that you don't understand. So you get this. It sounds like she's speaking in the same language that the Minotaur did, and he shoulders his axe.
As soon as he does that, I'll drop Fairy Fire.
Okay. Okay, don't worry about that. Okay, and then finally it's Fafuk.
Fafuk will yell down the passage and go, well, I assume we saw Obald come up the passage and disappear around the corner like his tail was on fire. We'll yell down, Jacqueline! You okay? Yeah. And then Fafuk he's cast the spiritual guardian, so he's feeling pretty confident and safe now, because anything that comes up close is going to get nuked if it's aggressive to him. So he's feeling quite chipper right now. And he says to the dude from the yellow banner, said, "Yeah, we can talk more, but we've found like 3 or 4 of your. We found your tent. We found some dead companions along the route to here. The last one was just 1 level up. We can tell you more when we camp, something like that, and that's it."
Okay. Right, and I suppose with that, combat ends.
So the gargoyle does not come back.
It does not.
About the troll.
Cade is most
The
pleased.
troll does not rise again. And I suppose, as it's coming up to 11 o'clock, I guess that's
A good time to stop.
a reasonable time to stop it, and we should, so we can find out more about these new arrivals next week.
Well, I think technically old arrivals.
Well, yeah. These strangers, then.
Oh, right. So we only managed to murder 1 sturgeon and an old lady.
Yep.
Oh, troll.
Cade burnt an old lady to death.
Lovely.
Oh, and the air elemental, I suspect.
What the hell was she
slightly.
doing down here?
Well, I guess you'll never know.
It's not like you were stopping to chit chat.
Do we have to talk with the dead? Have a word.
I don't know if it works now because souls aren't available.
Oh yeah, of course.
But, I mean, I don't know. It's a full kind of question.
Well, you'd only have to try, wouldn't you?
Yeah. Right, chaps. Well, that was pretty different. That's for sure.
Yep, it's been a while since we've had a session taken up by mainly taken up by combat. Or in the Sunday game, I know it's pretty much a given for the Wednesday game. Good God.
It's basically like 2.5 sessions of combat at one point. God.
I can't think of a session where we had to combat. It's just like each session is combat. I think. I can't think of one where there wasn't just like a prolonged fight.
It's like here's 5 minutes to justify why you're going to be spending the next 3 hours fighting. Off you go.
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah.
Right, chaps. Well, thanks so much, and catch you later.